What's going on, guys? What's going on? Dom from the Game Looters here, guys, welcoming you back to another Animal Crossing New Horizons video. So if you guys have ever come by one of our streams, and if you haven't, you should. Every Saturday and Sunday, me and the wife, we stream Animal Crossing New Horizons at 8:30 Pacific time, Mountain Standard when daylight savings comes in, and we do rare villager hunts, we do terraforming streams, we do building streams, we do community events, and we do a ton of different things. If you ever come by, and you should again, then you're gonna find out that I'm very passionate when it comes to certain villagers in the games. So I thought I would turn that into doing some kind of a ranking system and go through each of the bigger or larger or more popular species of animals in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and we're gonna go ahead and tier and rank them, and we're gonna start today with the cat villagers. Yes, that's right, we're gonna start with the cat villagers. Now, I do have to let you guys know as a little PSA, you're probably not gonna agree with me. You might not even like me after the video, and that is okay. If you want to dislike, go ahead. If you want to like, go ahead. But what I want you to do is in the comments, I want you to put your own tier list. Let me know who your number one, number two, or your last one is in this list. And let me know if you agree with what I think. So we're going to go through each of the villagers, and we're just going to kind of go through how Tier Maker has them set for us. And we're going to talk about a little bit about each one of them, how we hate them, like them, or whatever. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. I would definitely appreciate it. Join our community, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. So let's get right into it here. So right when we start off, we have all of the different cats that are available in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And the first one that we're greeted with is Anka. Now, Anka I had kind of like a love-hate relationship with. When the game first started, I actually really liked Anka like a lot. Like I really wanted Anka on my island like a lot. I really wanted to have her on my island. But what ended up happening is the wife ended up getting her on her island first. And I kind of fell out of love with it. So I was like, I don't like Anka anymore, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, eventually she ended up getting rid of it. And I came across Anka on one of our streams in our rare villager hunts that we do. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give that Egyptian cat a chance. And lo and behold, as interacting with her, as just having her on my island constantly, I ended up liking her like a lot. So now I'm going to put Anka in the S tier. I think Anka is one of the best villagers in the game, hands down. So the next one is Bob. Oh my god. Bob is one of the few villagers that's on a pedestal. I probably put over 500-600 Nook Mile tickets in trying to find Bob. And he was the last villager to come to my first island. So I have two islands in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and he was the last villager to join my other island. It came down between him and another villager that I was really looking for. One I'm still looking for on my other island. And I finally found Bob, and when I did, I was like, yo, Bob, he's cool. He's the coolest cat. He's a cool cat. He wears Hawaiian shirts. He's awesome. He's a little snickery, got a little attitude, but he's cool peoples. Bob also is going to make the S-class tier. So we're going to move over into Felicity. So the rankings go is in this order. They go S, S-class, A. You guys know what A is. B, C is like it's passing, but you know, I guess if you love it, it's fine. D is like nobody should love that. And then, you know, the last one is too ugly. It means like this is like one of the worst villagers. Like what was happening over at Nintendo Corporations to make this villager. And honestly, when I see Felicity, she's too ugly. Like she's got to go. Like maybe she's cute to somebody. Maybe she's got a really top-notch personality, but my god, that hair, oh my gosh, she's got to go. Well, to the next one, Kabuki. So I actually had Kabuki on my island for quite a bit. I like Kabuki a lot. I love his design, that little fiery cat that he has. I think he's a really cool villager, but he kind of gets really boring. So for me, I'm going to put Kabuki in B. I think that he could be an A-class villager. I don't think he'll ever hit S, but I definitely think he could be an A-class villager. But I'm going to go with B. I think he's a solid villager. If you love him, to have him in A. Even if you kind of have him in S, I think it's okay. But for me, based on the interactions I had, having him on my island for like 2 months, I'm going to put him in a B class. And I think that's exactly where he should be. Cat. Now, Cat was one of the starting villagers for my wife when she finally got into Animal Crossing New Horizons. And when the launch happened, I think Cat was one of the first 2 villagers she had in the game. And my god, the moment I saw it, I just laughed. I was like, that's ugly. That's ugly. Why is that in the game? That is a ugly cat. Now, she loves it. She might even put it over here. She might be in the comments later. She might put it in B. She might be like, you know what? I have a special spot in my heart because, but no, it's too ugly. It's got to go. We have Kit Kat here. So Kit Kat's like a superhero. It's cute, kind of. I guess there was videos on the internet of when Kit Kat would remove their helmet and look like a lot cuter. But I think Kit Kat is a C. I know Kit Kat's been in the game for quite a bit, but to me, like, I don't like it. I think it's a terrible looking villager, but not so much to where I don't understand the appeal. I get if you like Kit Kat, I get it could be a B, it could be maybe an A class. I don't think it'll ever hit the S class. But definitely I think it's a passable villager. I see some of his cute features, but you know, eh. We have Kiki. So Kiki's one I go back and forth with. Sometimes I like Kiki, sometimes I don't. I kind of want to put Kiki here, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put Kiki as a B-class villager. If we look at the photo here that we have, Kiki doesn't do the photo justice, but when you're actually playing Animal Crossing New Horizons and you see Kiki in person, that black fur that she has is actually pretty cool. So I get it if you really, really like Kiki and you have her on your island. Like, I totally get it. And I think Kiki's a B. Sometimes I'm going to dog on her a little bit. She might be like C, but really I think B-class villager is where she belongs. Kitty, I'm not going to spend time on Kitty. Kitty is a D. Kitty's a D. I've seen it once on a rare villager hunt stream. It doesn't look great. I mean, she might have a super redeeming personality, but for me, no thank you. You got to go, bye, Kitty. The next one here is Lolly. Oh my god. I have spent, guys, over 1,000 Nook Mile tickets. No freaking joke. I've had the help of all of our community give me Nook Mile tickets. I've been searching for Lolly till this day. The next rare villager hunt that I do probably end up being on a Sunday, probably this week. If you watch the video later in time, it was on a Sunday. I'm going to continue searching for Lolly. She has been my hardest villager in the game. She's a normal type personality. And I already have normal on my island, so campsite's pretty much out the question unless I really want to spend the rest of my days looking at the campsite method. But I've been searching every rare island since, I think, May, maybe June, maybe May, about 4 months or more now looking for Lolly. And Lolly, oh my god, I've seen her in person. She is an awesome villager. There's no way, I don't have her, I've never had her, but I have interacted with her a little bit on other people's islands. She's never gonna disappoint me. She's an S-class villager. She's an S-class kitty cat for sure. The next one we have here is Mary. Mary, I go back and forth with Mary. Mary, again, I kind of see like why people really like her a lot. I'm actually gonna put Mary in B. Again, I see redeeming qualities. I see why people would want to have her on their island. I just hate that little hair that she has here, but really kind of remove that. Like give a little buzz cut, a little shave. I think she'd be a really, really cute villager. I kind of just have to put my finger over her a little bit. I'm like, oh wow, she looks fantastic. I think Mary has a lot of good qualities, and probably her personality might take her up even into like A class. We're going to move on to Mitzi here. Mitzi, I've seen in person as well. Mitzi is fine. Mitzi's a fine villager. Mitzi's going to be a C. I don't think there's anything special about it. I think it looks fine. It reminds me of the Palicos in Monster Hunter, but not enough to where I'm like, oh my god, I gotta have it, or even like to put it in like a B class. I think Mitzi is right there next to Kit Kat and C. We have Mo. Oh my god, freaking Mo. Dude, on one of the rare villager hunts that we did, my wife and I came across him, sorry, in my island, or in my rare villager islands, as I was looking and doing the mystery islands and trying to find a rare villager. That's how words work. I was looking for rare villagers on mystery islands. And we came across Mo, and I was like, hey, you seen this? You seen Mo? Like, look at it. Or I didn't even know what the name was. I was like, look, you see this cat? Look at it. And I went to talk to her. I was like, yo, I'm going to take this cat right now. I've never seen this in the game. And it turns around, and it's just like, I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, what is this? That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Not quite Felicity ugly, but very ugly. Mo had a ton of potential, and you might even like him a little bit, but Mo is a D-class villager, bar none. Monique, I'm not going to spend time. Get her out the game. Whatever she has, I don't want to catch it. Olivia, oh my god, Olivia, the wife spent tons of time searching for mystery islands for Olivia. She wanted her for months and months and months. And I actually almost took Olivia. I like her design a lot. I'm not a big fan of that big old mole they decided to put on her head, like mole. But I do like her quite a bit. I think she's sassy. I like her quite a bit. So she's actually going to be an A-class cat. I think she's really cool. Punchy, I had Punchy on my island as well. And when it came down to between Kabuki and Punchy, I actually picked Punchy over Kabuki. But then Punchy, had to go. Punchy had to leave the island because he had to be replaced by another villager. But Punchy, I think, is really awesome. And for me, Punchy, I would take again. I think Punchy is really cool people. So there's just another couple of cats that kind of supersede what and who Punchy really is. Then we have Pearl. I don't know if I need to say that much about Pearl. I mean, you guys have eyes, right? I think Pearl is, I think it's a D-class villager right there. All right, here we go. Here's the most controversial one in the game, y'all. So I did a video on the channel. It's, thousands of people have watched it. It's how to get any villager you want in the game. It's in the description right now, so go check it out if you want to find out how to get any villager in the game. And there's so many comments, not necessarily like on the video itself, but on it through the campsite method. That's how I got Raymond on my island. All the comments are just like, I hate you, you got Raymond. And I'm just like, yeah, I get it, but did the video help you? I think it did. Raymond, though, was one of those villagers that was overrated, and the people who I think it's overrated, it's just because they can't get him or they've never had him. And I was like, you know what? There's a lot of hype behind Raymond. What's he even about? So I came across him as I was doing that video, and I took him to my island, of course. I was like, you know what? Everybody wants him. I'm gonna take him. I'm constantly going through villagers. I probably went through like 20, 30, 40 villagers, just doing the rare villager hunts and stuff. And I took him on my island. He is there till this day. He is probably the second best villager in the whole entire game. He has attitude. He watches you. He side-eyes you. He's like one of the ones that has charisma on the island. He gets along with mostly everybody, but he has such sass and such like an attitude to him. He is one of the best villagers in the game. He's an S-class cat. S-class cat. Rosie. So Rosie is one that I didn't really know. So back here I have a poster. I have an Animal Crossing poster. And I was like, oh my god, who's that cat back there? That's Rosie on the poster. Now, I've never really interacted with her, and I've never seen her on a rare villager island or a mystery island yet. But when I do, I plan to take Rosie because I think Rosie is really cool. And Rosie, for me, I'm going to put S-class as well. I think Rosie is going to be one of the best villagers in the game for sure. Now we have Rudy, guys. So Rudy's ugly. I've come across Rudy a few times. He might have a redeeming personality. Rudy's gonna go D. He stands for D as in like, duh. That's what he stands for. Stinky. Stinky, I think there's some redeeming qualities in him. He's gonna be a C-class villager. I think that he's fun in a weird way, kind of like how Kit Kat is. They have the little like shtick that they have. I think he's C. I think he's cool, but that's about it. Tabby, again, Tabby is very, very ugly. And that's gonna be, it is just way too ugly. Like, there's not much you can do here. It's the nose, it's the eyes, it's the smile. That's a whole lot that you have to change to make Tabby a viable villager. Okay, so we have Tangy. So my wife loved Tangy, but she got rid of her. Tangy, I think, is cool. I think Tangy is cool. And if you have Tangy high on your list, I can see why. You know, she's an orange cat, and that's pretty cool. I think Tangy is well-deserving of A. I personally do not like Tangy. I don't like her one bit, but I do see the redeeming qualities, and I see the design qualities and her uniqueness. So I will give you, and her, I will give you guys Tangy. I think that she's deserving of A. And then we have Tom. I think Tom's really cool. I would like to have Tom on my island, but not forever. He wouldn't be my forever villager. Would he be C? Would he be D? He's a B. He's a B villager. I think that everything I hated about Mo, Tom does better. But being that cool blue cat, I think Tom is cool people's, and he found my space. What's better than that, right? All right, guys, that's been my tier list. So let me know now in the comments down below. Do you agree with what my thoughts are? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Tell me what your top 3 villagers are in the game. Tell me what your worst 3 villagers as far as the cats go. Tell me who your favorite cat is and why, or tell me why I'm wrong, or if you agree or don't agree with my list. This has been a really fun video to make, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. As always, guys, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys hit like, and we're going to be doing more videos just like this. And for now, there's a video on the screen right now that YouTube says is best for you. And if you've been playing Animal Crossing forever, you feel burnout, that's okay. I felt it too, and I'm going to tell you on why I felt it and why you might be feeling it down in the video below. All right, guys, hope to see you on the stream soon, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.